welcome back to Medsy After Midnight. And we're continuing to talk about sort of love and loss, and my specific story of sort of a botched love. Just one of those stories of putting all your eggs in one basket and having them all crack. And it's funny because I see this a lot. I run into people who have gone through something really, and I think you only go through one kind of big heartbreak in your life, the really big one, the one that really hurts and steals parts of your soul and takes them away. Sort of takes parts of you away that you can never get back. And growing up, nobody ever tells you that there's parts of your heart that can be crushed to a state where they can't be uncrushed, and you can actually be changed forever by important parts of you that you liked can die based on decisions you've made. And perhaps if people would tell their kids that, they'd be a little bit more careful before sort of risking their souls and giving too much, to another human being of themselves. It's a very dangerous game, and I guess you, unless you're in it, you wouldn't really understand. But many of us do. Many of us have lived long enough to have our hearts broken in two. And I think, like I said, it really only happens once in a really profound way, in a way that's really damaging. And you can't really reach that low again after that. You're hardened over. Your skin has been thickened. You're a hardened shell of a human being after that, and you're able to go on and not be so affected by everything. But it's better if you don't have to ever experience that. It's better if you just blissfully live in ignorance of the existence of that depth of pain that one can experience. But most people eventually in their lives go through that, be it in the form of death or loss. It's all the same, really. It's just a deep grief, and breaking up with someone can be a kind of grief. In a way, it's worse than death because, if someone dies, they're dead and gone. But if someone breaks up with someone, that's almost a deeper, more personal kind of death, because it's the death of that reality that you had with them, and that can't really be. Their life still goes on, and it continues. Whereas when someone's dead, they're of course gone forever. So you don't have to then witness them moving on and creating a life without you in it. So it's a different thing. It's definitely a different thing, but it's sometimes death is preferable, I guess is what I'm saying. It's better to suffer a death than a loss of somebody that continues to live. But I don't know why I've got onto that, but somehow I have. And I've still got no one else to talk to. I'm still rambling into the night. 6 a.m. right now. I hear birds chirping outside, and not a lot going on this Monday morning. I may even get some sleep because I've got no work and nothing to do today. So some sleep later might be in order, rather than have a coffee. And it's not like I have a full day or anything. So the tiredness is starting to creep in. You can see the less energetic tone in my voice is indicating fatigue. And this is a very interesting thing to be talking about on a tin pot radio show on the web. A couple of people, pardon me, are listening to. But I'm going to have like a listener segment where I read your comments. So just let me know what you think. I'm sure there's many people that think this show is a piece of shite, but I really don't think those people would still be listening. Maybe they are. Maybe they're sitting there in a very angry way, listening and being angered by the show. If that's you, write in to DJ Medzi. It's DJMEDZIE@gmail.com, because some little dickhead took my DJMedzi@gmail.com. So I guess there's another DJ Medzi out there somewhere. Maybe he's broadcasting in an Irish accent somewhere out there. If you're that guy, well, maybe let me know. Write into DJMedzi@gmail.com, and we'll read your email out on the show. You can be immortalized forever in the, in the archives of Medzi After Midnight history. I don't know. And but write in. Just let me know that you're listening, so I know that at least one person is listening and finds this listenable, and that will give me some incentive to do some fucking work and actually get something worth listening to on this show out there. But for now, I'll just play some music and kill some time. I have to sit around and have insomnia. Well, might as well punish the world with that. But at least there's a little bit of music, if you're into that. And maybe you're at work, maybe you're doing something that's even more boring than this show. And thus you're being entertained to a very mild degree, and just mild enough to sort of drown out whatever other shit you're doing. I spend an awful lot of my time just imagining why someone would be listening to this show. And that fascinates me in itself, the fact that it's out there and there are people that are bored enough to listen is fucking fascinating to me. I love that. I think that's amazing. And if I can bore that one kid, it makes it all worthwhile. This is Radiohead, Karma Police.
This is what you get when you mess with us. Karma police, I've given all I can, it's not enough. I've given all I can, but what you'll get when you mess with love.
The moany sounds of Tom York, Radiohead, going all the way back to the OK Computer album, I think. Or was it the Bends? I think it was OK Computer. Just a guess. But yeah, it's been a while. Been a while since I heard that track. And 30 minutes almost into the show. It's going on. And yeah, there hasn't been much of a show, has it? This second half. And I contemplated not doing a second half because there really wasn't that much more to say on the story. But you know, it's sort of a rule of radio too. Don't tell any long rambling stories. Keep things paced. Keep things fast running with segments and organisation and preparation. We don't believe in any of that here. It's not part of our religion on this program. We're more, you know, I like to bore people. Boring people, it's almost it's a lifelong goal, and I feel I've accomplished that goal, and continue to accomplish it. So I do quite well with that. And yeah,